Jamie, some finishers aren't ready to embrace the new European water-based exterior coating systems yet. So for those customers, we do have a solvent-based catalyzed exterior urethane finishing system from Sirca.
Right, and it's the OPU 901 series. It's a great solvent-borne exterior product for use on exterior doors, outdoor wood furniture, outdoor kitchens, etc.
All right, great. Why don't we get started with the sealer?
Okay, Bob, before we get started with the sealer, I want to talk about the stain a little bit. So it's very important when you use a stain for outdoor use that it's tinted with pigment and not dye, because dye won't stand up to the UV rays. It'll fade after time. So in this particular case, we used our Gemini's Progression spray stain base, tinted it with pigment only to make the color. And then we're going to proceed to the sealer step, which in this case is in Italian terms called an isolante. Can you kind of explain that a little bit?
Sure, absolutely. Isolante is a product that is very low in viscosity. You catalyze it 1-to-1 with CT20 catalyst or 100%. Code is FPI 135. It is catalyzed 100% with CT20 catalyst. It is also reduced 10 to 20% with SOL 0041, which is butyl acetate. And the idea of the isolante is it's a low viscosity product that's made to wet deep into the pores of the wood to give an added layer of protection against moisture and the sun, but it also is an adhesion promoter and promotes very good adhesion to the first layer of the top coat.
Okay, and how about pot life on the isolante?
It's longer than most of the urethane products. It's about 3 to 4 hours.
Okay, let's get to it. Apply the isolante coat at 3 to 5 wet mils. Let it dry 45 minutes to 2 hours. There's no need to sand the isolante if the top coat is applied within 4 hours. If the isolante dries for longer than 4 hours or overnight, scuff sand with 320 grit silicon carbide sandpaper.
Jamie, now that the exterior window frame has the isolante on it and it's dried, what are we going to do next?
Well, next what we're going to do is we're going to show everyone the proper way to apply the OPU 901 exterior solvent-borne top coat.
Excellent. How do we go about doing that?
Well, first we need to catalyze it. This product gets catalyzed at 30% with our CTH46 catalyst. And the viscosity on it's pretty high. So for the very first coat, we're going to reduce that 50% with our SOL 9054. And that way it'll get a good wetting into the substrate. The second coat after that, you can reduce just 30% to help get better build.
All right, that's good to know. I just want to remind everybody that the pot life on these products are about 2 hours, and people should be mindful of that.
Yep. Okay, let's get started.
Let's go.
Apply the OPU 901 at 4 to 6 wet mils. 2 coats are preferred for good performance. Let the first coat dry 2 to 4 hours. Then scuff sand with 320 grit sandpaper and apply a second coat.
Wow, Jamie, this frame looks great.
Yeah, it really does. And this system will give excellent UV resistance and moisture resistance.
This is true, Jamie. This is a solvent-based system, and while it doesn't have quite exactly the performance that the water-based system has, you can expect a good 3 years of resistance to moisture and UV rays in a southern exposure with this system. The other good thing about it is the water-based Sirca maintenance system is able to be applied on top of this with the maintenance coat as well as the nanotechnology polish that we used earlier.